An A380, the biggest passenger jet in the world, had a near disaster this morning with 459 people on board. CBS News correspondent Celia Hatton is in Beijing this morning with the latest on that emergency landing. Good morning, Celia.
Good morning, Maggie. It was a frightening start to this Qantas Airlines flight. Just minutes after takeoff, passengers heard an explosion and saw smoke coming from the left wing.
Qantas flight QF32 left Singapore late Wednesday, bound for Sydney, Australia, with 433 passengers and a crew of 26 on board. The giant Airbus A380, this plane, only 2 years in service, was barely 5 minutes into its flight when the trouble began. Ulf Waschbusch, a German citizen living in the U.S., had a seat by the wing for his first trip to Australia.
And I was just starting to look at the in-flight magazine, actually, when I heard that boom, and immediately looked left outside again through that window when I saw pieces fly out of that wing.
In fact, pieces of engine number 2 rained down on the Indonesian island of Batam. No one on the ground was hurt.
Well, they actually did a great job in calming us down. The captain actually made an announcement maybe half a minute later saying, hey, we just shut down engine number 2. There's some incidents going on here that we're investigating, and we'll get back to you.
The plane reversed course and headed back to Singapore, circling to dump fuel before making an emergency landing.
I was immediately frightened at that moment, but I guess I got calmed down when I noticed that the aircraft was actually very stable.
All 459 on board landed safely at 11:45 local time and quickly deplaned. Alan Joyce, Qantas CEO, issued this statement.
We have decided that we will suspend all A380 takeoffs until we're fully comfortable that we have sufficient information.
Qantas Airlines has never had a fatal accident in its 90-year history.
There's never been a fatality involving an Airbus A380. This is the most serious incident involving that type of aircraft since the model went into service in October 2007 as the greenest, quietest, and biggest jetliner in the sky. Maggie?